Judge Terry Clark, and I'll be presiding over Bill and Russ's wedding ceremony this afternoon. And before we begin, we're going to have Miles and Meredith. Miles and Meredith, where are you? Come on, Miles and Meredith, right up here. We're going to have a scripture by Miles and Meredith at this time.
If I speak in the tongues of angels and men, but not have love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy, and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have faith that I can move mountains, but not have love, I am nothing. If I give all I possess to the poor, and surrender my body to the flames, but not have love, I gain nothing. Love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always preserves.
Love never fails, but where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away. For we know in part, and we philosophy in part, but when perfection comes, the imperfect disappears. When I was a child, I talked like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I put childish ways behind me. Now we see but a poor reflection as in a mirror. Then we shall see face to face. Now I know in part, then I shall know fully, even as I fully know. And now of these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love.
Thank you, Meredith and Miles. Meredith and Miles have set the tone for Bill and Russ's wedding ceremony, one of love. Russ probably never thought 15 years ago when he met this guy that he would experience this day. And it's a very happy day. Bill, as I told him when he was by my office earlier today, he cleaned up really well this afternoon. So, and surprisingly, neither one of these guys are nervous, considering, they got all their family and friends together on such short notice. So we're really, really excited for them, and I'm excited to be a part of the ceremony this afternoon. We are gathered here today to join together this couple in holy matrimony, which is an honorable state not to be entered into lightly or inadvisably, but reverently and thoughtfully. Russell and William, I call to your attention the seriousness of the decision you're about to make and the covenant you're about to declare before God and these guests. Be very clear that your marriage is dependent upon your willingness to be faithful to each other and faithful to your understanding of God's will for you. Unfaithfulness in either is a betrayal of your covenant. Constant and continuous obedience to your vow will result in a marriage which will be blessed, a home which will be a place of peace, and a relationship in which the two of you will grow in love. Bill and Russ, the union you're about to enter into this evening is most sacred and most serious because it will bind you together for life in a relationship so close and so intimate that it will profoundly influence your entire future. And with those things in mind, Bill, I would like to pose this question to you. And the question I would like to pose to you, Bill, is this. Do you take Russell to be your lawful wedded spouse? Will you love him and honor him in sickness and in health, forsaking all others so long as you both shall live?
I do.
Russ, I'm not going to go any further in this ceremony until you answer this question in the affirmative. The question I'd like to pose to you, Russ, is this. Do you take William to be your lawful wedded spouse? Will you love him and honor him in sickness and in health, forsaking all others so long as you both shall live?
I do.
Bill and Russ, do me a huge favor. I want you to turn and face each other, join hands for me. And Bill, I want you to repeat these words after me. I, William, take you, Russell, to be my lawful wedded spouse, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do us part. Now, Russell, I want you to repeat these words after me. I, Russell, take you, William, to be my lawful wedded spouse, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do us part. Bill and Russ, what tokens do you give the symbols of your love for one another?
Rings?
Russ, I'm not going to go there. Bill and Russ, the wedding ring is an unbroken circle which symbolizes unending and everlasting love, and is a visible symbol which represents your inner commitment to one another. May your life together be blessed with everlasting happiness. Bill, we're going to give that one back to you. And Russ, do me a huge favor. The ring that I've just given to you, place it halfway on Bill's ring finger for me, just halfway. And repeat these words. Bill, with this ring, I pledge unto thee my love and devotion. So for all of you now. Bill, do me a huge favor. Place that halfway on Russ's ring finger and repeat these words after me. Russ, you are my beloved.
Russ, you are my beloved,
And you're my friend.
and you're my friend.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as I give you my love.
as I give you my love.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I marry and join my life with yours.
I marry and join my life with yours.
Join hands, you two. Russ and Bill, I must go there. I've known Bill for a long, long time. He probably told you, I met Bill. His grandmother used to look kitty corner for me when I lived over on Newberry. And I used to go over there and sit with Mrs. George on the porch. And she was crazy about her grandson. She was crazy about her Bill. And so I've known him quite some time. And as I go with this ceremony, I want to give the two of you guys 6 words. And I want you to use these 6 words in your relationship with one another. The first 3 words I want to give to you are these. Please forgive me. During the course of your relationship, there are going to be some good times, there are going to be some bad times. Russ, he's going to get on your nerves. And those times when he's on your nerves, when he's got on your last nerve, I want you to remember that. Please forgive me. When you encounter those ups and downs, don't be afraid to ask each other for forgiveness. Because if you fail to forgive one another, that's a form of self-abuse. And I don't want you to abuse yourselves, all right? The other 3 words I want to leave the two of you with here this afternoon are these. I love you. When you get up in the morning, Bill, bad breath and all, I want you to lean over this guy and whisper in his ear, Russ, I love you. Russ, when you go to bed at night, even if you're ticked at it, I still want you to be able to say, I love you. Because love is an action word. As Miles and Meredith started off with that love is happening. I want you to remember that. Love is an action word. And I want your actions from this day forward to prove that you love each other. All right? And we're going to give you two a chance now to address your family and friends. All right?
Well, back in 2001, I met this guy. I was introduced, and I knew he was different, and I introduced him to my family and did not give them an option to think otherwise. And he's been there for me through thick and thin ever since then. And this is the man I love.
We've been together 14 years, 7 months, and 25 days. And Russ always jokes that it's a countdown to misery, but for me, it's been a countdown of joy in my life. Years ago, I never thought this would be possible, and thank you to the Supreme Court, and to Judge Clark for this beautiful day, and thanks everyone for making this day special for us, being able to attend on such short notice. So stay tuned for June 3rd, which will be our 15th anniversary, and we'll have some fun on that day too.
Russ and Bill, faith, hope, and love, three treasures more priceless than gold. For if you possess them, your riches untold. For with faith to believe what your eyes cannot see, and hope to look forward to new joys yet to be, and love to transform the most commonplace into beauty and kindness and goodness and grace, there's nothing you cannot accomplish or do. For faith, hope, and love will carry you through. Inasmuch as this couple have consented to join in holy wedlock, and have declared the same before these witnesses and in my presence, and having exchanged rings to symbolize their devotion one for the other, now therefore, by the virtues of the laws of the state of Michigan, vested in me as district court judge for the county of Saginaw, I now pronounce you married. You may kiss your spouse. Yeah. And Bill want to make time everybody's invited to Spencer's after.